Yay! Alright, there we go. Hello everybody, I am Miss Willow. Today is the day that I am going to be reorganizing and adding some cool new things to my hermit crab's enclosure. They are so excited to say hi to the camera. Right, everybody? Say hi! Nautilus is such a sweetheart. He's the one in the pretty shell down there. So, as we have it right now, I have a nice area with some sand, rocks, salt water, and regular water. And their food and some fun things for them to climb on. But there are a lot of other exciting things out there for them to explore. So I'm going to take the wilderness to them. Now, sadly, this nature film will have to be filmed indoors. Oh, haven't heard of that, huh? Nature film made inside, you know? Well, the chickens were being super loud and it was a nasty temperature. Man, I didn't want to sit out there any longer than I had to. So, nature film on the inside. All right. As you can see here, I have a little bin filled with awesome hand-picked nature items, and I have more elsewhere that I should be looking through. I have hand-selected a bunch of awesome materials that I know my crabs really enjoy, and here is the enclosure that I am going to be handling. So, first things first, everything else has to be placed, like the water has to be placed in the area that I want to keep it, and the food must also go somewhere near. Then what I want to do is I want to make a forested carpet of awesome little mosses and rocks and cool things. I also have some cool little plants that hopefully will be growing in here. In kind of a moist-ish environment, it would probably work out. I have had the moss actually start thriving in little ways here in the past. So it may work. Maybe. We'll have to find out. Okay. I started by putting down some of the mosses, squishing them down, adding some little rocks here and there, and I'm just going to be building this up, giving them tons of places to hide, lots of awesome spaces, and a lot of fun things to explore. I had put a bunch of the moss in there while I was bringing this back inside, and Nautilus was just so excited. I could see that he lit up so happy, but sadly he has to wait till the finished product is complete, and then they are going to have such a field day with this. Alright, and now finishing it up with some twigs and bark. This is looking like a real nature paradise with sand, rocks, moss to hide under, fresh water and salt water for them to enjoy, and their wonderful food. I am ready to present them to their wonderful new habitat. Okay. First up is the one and only amazing Drazzle. Let's see what his reaction to his new environment is. Hopefully he will like it. He's coming out of his shell, and you can see his adorable long whiskers. Ooh, he's looking around. Let's see if he enjoys what he sees. He will be exploring. He's walking down the mountain. He's checking out the bark. Ooh, does that look great, buddy? Do you like that? Already trying to move things around and take a good look at his surroundings. He is definitely an explorer. He already found the little twig there, and it looks like he is very curious about what his surroundings may be. He's taking a peek at some of what is under the moss. The moss looks very interesting, and Drazzle, he's a grumpy crab. He really likes to hide and find little places to call his and nobody else's. So he's already looking around, seeing what place he's gonna claim as his territory. Ooh, he found himself under the bark. Oh, there we go. There we go. He has found his comfy space. Wait, is he going to emerge? Will the Drazzle emerge? Oh, let's see. Looks like he has found his comfortable place. Next, we will try another crab. Next, we have Muffin. Muffin is by far the sweetest little hermit crab I have ever met. She is the tiniest crab that I have ever seen in person, and honestly, maybe not her shell, but her crab itself, very small, and I think even smaller than Drazzle down there. So what does she think of her new wonderful environment? She's really shy, but she's very sweet crab. She is so far one of the absolute sweetest and I have ever met. And she just is so polite. She just kind of sits and enjoys and watches. She's never really gotten into big mischief like Drazzle. Oh, she's coming to see what it is. Ooh. See, her shell is very, very oddly shaped. There is a long area for it. So Muffin has a hard time walking around sometimes. She gets stuck in weird places, and she just doesn't want to change her shell. So the best of luck to her in her new surrounding. Here she goes. She's a very slow and careful, observant crab. And she's already starting to look at her surroundings. Very shy, but very adorable. Her shell, although it collects lots of sand on it, and it looks just like the sand, so it is very hard to tell sometimes from a distance, hey, is that sand or is that Muffin? Ooh, she's spreading open the moss and taking a look at what it is. She's very curious. She's a very curious creature. And she is very, very gentle with her surroundings, surprisingly. I have never really seen her tear things apart or move things unnecessarily. And she doesn't really hog spaces like Drazzle does. Drazzle, oh my goodness, he's crazy sometimes. And there we go. She is taking a nice look at the moss. She's taking a little peek. She's having a great time, and now she's looking like she's about to explore a little bit more. Oh, is she about to find the flower pot cave? Oh, the flower pot is a great thing. Right, Muffin? You love the flower pot, don't you? All right, well, Muffin looks like she's going to go into the flower pot. That is great. Oh, Muffin never really gets a chance in there. That'll be a very nice spot for her. There we go. So Muffin has already found her awesome little spot to hang out in. That's great. Okay, next up is the one and only Troublemaker Leaf. He's a very interesting little crab. Very, very explorative, very enthusiastic and adventurous, and he's already taking to want to explore his new environment. He knows that over here is probably he's used to seeing that, so of course he's going straight to the things that are unusual. So, getting himself into little crevices is something that he also really enjoys. He likes hiding behind things that are very hard to get out of. So of course you're gonna see him trying to get way behind that rock, right into little places that he's not supposed to go. And of course, he is going to be having a great time exploring like the rest of them. Oh, Muffin! Muffin has emerged from the flower pot cave, and she's taking a look at the moss again. Very cute. I really love Muffin. I love all of them so much. And Muffin is just so sweet and awesome. Aww. She's so carefully taking a look at the new surroundings. You can see her little feelers, her little things, whatever you call those. She's touching all the moss. She's taking a look at everything. She's being very nice and cautious too, and very, very nice. Leaf is trying to get himself into trouble over there. Honey, you can't squeeze in there. You won't fit. I'm telling you, you won't fit, buddy. Buddy, you won't fit in there. He'll probably find a way to fit in there. Tiki is my newest little crab. Such an adorable little guy, and very, very, very climby. He loves to climb. He loves exploring. He's very, very good climber, in fact. So, he's emerging from his shell, ready to explore his new environment. This is going to be very exciting. He's probably going to be the most adventurous one, climbing all around, having a really fun time. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, Tiki. Tiki, you can do it. Come on. When I got him, he had half of his little claw pinched off. You can kind of see his small claw has like a missing segment of it. So hopefully he will heal very nicely here in my care. Oh, Tiki already is interested in the moss. He's squishing it. He's having a fun time. Oh, he really likes that. Do you like that, Tiki? Oh, Tiki's very calm right now. Surprised. I'm very surprised. Usually he's the one climbing everywhere, making a mess. Him and Drazzle, or Drazzle, where did Drazzle go? Drazzle and him, they are just the partners in crime. They literally just tear apart the entire enclosure together. And, oh, he's so cute. He's so cute, though. Like, his little tiny little whisker antenna things, they're just so cute. He's always just very curious. So there he is. Leaf is still trying to get into trouble. Drazzle is nowhere to be found. And Muffin is still being curious about everything. Next and last is Nautilus. He is my absolute mama's boy. He is such a sweetheart, and he is my biggest crab at the moment. And he has recently molted, so he might look a bit paler in color of his shell than he did in the past videos. So here he is. Okay, here is Nautilus. Here he is. Hello, Nautilus. Look at your new little enclosure. Do you like it? He's gonna be very curious. He's gonna explore. He's gonna be one of the ones that's gonna just go after everything and take a look at it. Like, ooh, what's this? Oh, what's this? He's already going down the twig. He's very, very... Oh, Nautilus! Honey, careful. Okay. All right. He's not used to this. But there we go. He picks himself up and explores. Oh, I think he senses Drazzle there. It was him and Drazzle for a long time. So they must know each other very well. But Nautilus is probably going to be the one, like I said, to be exploring and outwardly be adventuring and curious more than the rest of them. The rest of them know what they want. Nautilus is just like, he just wants new things to take a look at. He wants my approval of, hey, is this okay to look at? He's such a sweetheart. But he's such an amazing crab. He's always so curious and adorable. He's such a sweet little crab. Honestly, I love Nautilus so much. He was my first crab, and honestly, I remember when it would take like a half hour for him to be not shy enough to want to come out of his shell in front of me. But now, he just like, I could pick him up and he doesn't even really go inside his shell like at all sometimes. He just trusts me so much more now, and it's been some time, and he's just my most well-known crab. Honestly, Nautilus is a really, really good boy to me. There we go. Isn't that right? You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're doing such a good job being an awesome little crabby. Yes, he is. He's really awesome. He's really awesome. All of them are. And they all each have, like, different personalities that I can pick up on. They all have their own little, like, interests, and I love trying to appeal to those interests all together, because some like climbing, some like being mischievous, like you can see the yellow. Ooh, that's Drazzle. Oh, he's grumpy. Muffin's just such a curious little sweet little thing. Nautilus is just absolutely adorable in so many ways. I can't even count how many ways Nautilus is adorable. He's my first crab. You have to understand. He's my first crab. So he has a very special place in my heart. Everyone else is also absolutely amazing, and some of them are really, really troublemakers. Some of them, Leaf, trying to squeeze into places that he can't fit. But anyways, I love them all so much. I hope they have a very fun time here in the new little place for them to explore. And they're gonna be having so much fun. So stay tuned for more videos on little pets and creatures, and have an amazing rest of your day. Hope you guys have fun. And if you also have hermit crabs, say hi to them for me. and make sure that you are caring for them and appreciate them, because hermit crabs are absolutely amazing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Nautilus, do you want to say bye? Nautilus? You want to say bye? Oh, are you camera shy? Who's not camera shy? You? No? You? No? You? Already trying to hide. And Drazzle, first one gone. Okay, well, stay tuned for possible new updates, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone!